Would you like to know more? Welcome to another action-packed, fun-filled adventure in 3D printing. Oh God, now your hands are looking rough. That's the old over-washing and over-sanitizing, isn't it? Jesus, man, I need to get some hand cream on those. Anyway, so adventures in 3D printing. Today we're carrying on with looking at the Ankylo Skaven, or Ratmen, or whatever you want to call them. These are again for Paul Winter, so he'll be adding them to his Skaven horde. We have, these are clan rats, so 7 stands, I believe, available, supported and unsupported. This is the supported version. I've left the supports in place, so you can see what you get. You can see the feet. So, as I said, my machine sometimes appears to eat feet, but I think it's more that the feet are very small. And in order to get the feet to print, they have to have some height to the actual foot. If the foot's quite small, like height-wise, they're not going to print very well on my particular setup. But I'm sure that could be amended. But these have come out rather well. So this is a command strip. These are clan rats. We have another command strip here. So it's a little bit difficult to see. I don't know what's causing the issue today. I do normally print in this resin, this ABS. Oh, look, we've got some issues there. Oh dear. Is that a pole arm? Is that the back of a pole arm, or is that just a support that's not formed? I think that might actually just be a support that's just not formed, or I don't know what that is. Just an artifact. There's 2 or 3 of them there, but the weapon's there and the weapon's there, so it's not. I don't think it's damaged the model. Just something's gone on when it's printed. All right, well, no big issue. So that is the second command strip. So you get a choice of command strip, and you get 5 strips of. I've only got 4. Well, I don't know what that's about. Oh well. Oh no, there's a 5th one here. God damn it. God damn. So 5 regular strips. So you can vary it up a little bit because you've got 2 different command strips to put on. So we'll go through these relatively quickly because a rat is a rat is a rat is a rat. So these little 10mm ratolos, clan rats, you get a nice discount. These are like 5 point cheaper halberdiers. I don't quite understand in game terms why they are 5 points cheaper, because they are exactly the same as halberdiers, and they have a plus in that they can chase down anything, be you giant eagles, empire knights, whatever you are. They can, these cheese eating monsters can chase them down because they have to have some way of dealing with cavalry. This was before you could get extra rounds of fighting in the flank with the old Revolutions updates. So basically, the only wherever they hit cavalry or flyers or whatever, they only ever got 1 round of combat, which obviously wouldn't work because you'd never be able to kill anything. So they had to have the ability, because they don't have cavalry or flyers themselves, to chase everything. So you get millions of these buggers because they're only 40 points a unit, and yeah, I don't really understand in game terms why the infantry is cheaper, but it is, and it's not like Skaven are breaking the world, so it's not something I lose any sleep over. But yeah, Skaven infantry tend to have a discount and a buff, which is cool beans. So we've got 2 more to look at. I'm not going to go too mad about these because A, you can't see them particularly well. You can see they're rats, you dirty rats, and you can take a little bit of a look at the level of support you're going to need to remove. Not a giant amount at all. I mean, there's only what, half a dozen on that one, and this one here again, maybe 8, something like that, maybe 10 in total. Certainly nothing that's going to take you more than a few minutes, and it's they're all relatively accessible. So I didn't put much into this bed because I put these 7 strips, and I just filled the rest up with characters. They're a little bit bigger than the normal characters, so these are, I think they may be skirting round GW's IP a little bit, because I think some of these might actually be characters of renown, of legend from the GW world. But being not a cheese-eating monster myself, I couldn't tell you who they are, but I believe they're based on characters of legend. So there's this fella here, obviously bigger than your average rat. Let's get a 10mm rat next to him. And this fella here, so quite a lot bigger than an average rat. what that is. Is that a hero? Is that going to be your general? I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, characters can be whatever you want them to be. So this is whatever you want it to be. Nice big canines on the front now. Or incisors, aren't they? Not canines, these front ones. Chris Hall, tell me off there, not knowing my teeth. And then we have this fella here, which looks like some kind of shaman-y type thing. What's going on with his tail here? Is he holding it? Oh, it's not his tail. Or is it his tail? No, it's not his tail. It's some kind of... Maybe he's got something around his waist. Or maybe it's some fucking flatulence cannon. Maybe it's coming out of his leg. I don't quite know what the bloody hell's going on with this hose pipe he's holding here. That appears to be coming out of his leg. Or, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure somebody knows. But it isn't me. Very nice piece of kit here. This staff or stave or whatever you want to call it with the like teeth in it. Very nice. You got to remember these are only 10 mil, so there's not a great deal of height to that. There's probably only, I mean, there's my width of my thumb. So what is it's going to be about, I don't know, maybe 15 mil, something like that. Maybe 20 mil to the top of the staff. So not giant. We have number 3 of 4 that I printed. Ooh, a bit mechanical, this guy, isn't he? A bit steampunk. With a grabby hand. And a bit of a spear. Nice. Try and keep it in focus. And then the final one is the biggest piece. I think this is kind of meant to be a ratty demon. So looking for the number 13 here. Can I get it? I'm going to have to change the focus. Now maybe I'll do it in 2 bits. Go inside here. So nice horns. Nice teeth. Yeah, that looks nice. Doesn't it? He's the linebacker. 3-point stance on your linebacker here. Try and go a bit slowly. Nice chunky tail wrapped round his yeah. Looks a bit like a face, doesn't it, with his tongue sticking out. I'm not sure that's what it's supposed to be. But no, we can't really see that if I zoom out too much, because the other ones are so near, so I'd have to take the focus off. But anyway, so this is a rat demon, and then you've got 3 other characters and some clan rats. So that'll be the end of this one. The next one I'm going to do Rat Swarm, and we're going to do Storm Vermin, I think. And a couple, maybe there's a Warp Lightning Cannon and maybe something else. Okay, so I've already printed them off. I'll record it in a minute.